Michael claimed that he did not know that it was wrong when he decided not to introduce his mother or his family to Chloe. Allergies?
No, Michael's BS. Got me a little congested.
Welcome to Cliff Alerts.
Today we're going to be talking about Lifetime Network's reality-based TV series, Married at First Sight, season number 17, Reunion Part 1.
Kevin Frazier, who is the host of the reunion, had a conversation with Michael and Chloe as it relates to what happened on decision day when he said no.
Michael claimed that he was really pleased with what he saw when he first laid eyes on Chloe, and that she was the sweet woman that he had always hoped for coming into this process for the second time.
And she said they were sitting in the car at one point and she was just buzzing. She was happy. And she asked him what was his last name. And he told her, "You don't have to change your name right through here." And she thought that was odd.
That was
And
a classic Dodge non-answer.
she said what he said to her stuck. He thought that she was going to work out telling his mother soon. But that never happened, as you well know.
Right. So that was probably cover
Of course it was.
for something that he knew he was planning on not doing, but needed, an explanation that was reasonable.
Right. Kevin asked Michael whether he was upset when Chloe had to leave to take time for herself. She gets overwhelmed by all this stuff that was happening because, of course, this experience is new to them both. And Michael said, well, she said she needed time, so she needed time. Then Kevin turned to Chloe and asked, what would you have done if he said, I don't want you to go? And Chloe said that I hoped that was what he was going to say, but he did not say that at all.
So
And as a result, she started, it started occurring to her that he may not be on the same page as she was.
and they might not be into each other as much as she would have hoped
Yes.
that they would be at that point.
Yes.
Yeah, it could have been, I guess, another signal for her at that point to say, something was not right here.
That's two big ones right there.
Yeah. So
Kevin asked Michael, well, he trying to understand why he would say no to the marriage because it seemed like they were doing well. And Michael responded, he said that he believed it's not anything that Chloe did, but he believed that they hadn't built any kind of firm foundation to continue the marriage after the decision day.
translation, cover excuse for something that he doesn't want to admit to on camera because it might make him look less mature than the impression that he gave us going in.
Well, I don't know about you, but to me, it seemed like he was shrinking as this conversation was going further and further. Chloe said at one point that she does not believe both of them came in with the same expectations or intentions.
Right. And that was strange to me because when the experts approached Michael after that first debacle of a situation, they were wondering if he had it in him to do this again because they were going to find a match, and invariably they did. They did find him a match, and that ended up being Chloe. But the thing that kind of sticks in my mind is this: why would he say that if later on we find out that maybe he really wasn't invested?
He kept saying that Chloe was a better human than he was. And that was an indication, perhaps, that he had already made a decision that, as Chloe said, he was only committed to staying until decision day and no further.
And going through the process.
Right. And for her, she was in it 100%. So much so that she said when they were in the ladies group that she knew she had to consummate the marriage if she had any intention of the marriage going any further. So she was in it for the
Right,
whole thing,
right.
although she had misgivings about what Michael's intentions were.
In retrospect, it seemed like Michael's blowing smoke.
Was
And I'm not talking about just to Chloe.
He limited their relationship because his only expectation was to go up to decision day. And that's clear by him not introducing his mother or his family to her, indicating to her quickly that you don't have to change your name. He said he had some regrets because he did not share with her how he was feeling, that he was struggling.
Well, to me, again, all of that's cover excuse, but I, I, I think that it is something of note to be reiterated here. Okay, Michael came off, at least or projected to me, the one of the viewers, as somebody who was really mature, somebody who had handled the debacle of the first attempted marriage situation at first sight with class and dignity. Okay, so I thought that he was really going to be, he needed a little bit of time, but he was really going to be interested in really putting forth a genuine effort in the second go around, with the green light from him to the experts to find somebody like Chloe. That was smoke. It was performative acting,
It was.
and I just think that he has some part in this whole fakeness of the entire season that he has to own up to.
When Kevin asked Chloe what she's doing now, she said she did a lot of work to come to terms with what occurred. She
Yes,
seemed like she had a peaceable spirit about her, and
right,
she had put the past behind her, and that's a good thing.
right.
She was radiating on the set, and Michael just looked like
And she
he looked diminished significantly.
absolutely, and Chloe also said that she is not currently dating, and that
Mr. Right is gonna find her.
whoever's meant for her will find her. And she knows now that Michael is not her soulmate.
And Michael said he was not dating and he's doing his thing.
Hmm.
So we're gonna leave that there. I found Michael's truthful self should have brought that forward. It explained a whole lot of flags viewers had regarding him, but it certainly was not about applying himself to this experience in a serious way.